The year is 2026. We are witnessing a revolution, the most significant shift in the history of human civilization. It is not a revolution of guns or blood, it is a revolution of code. For over 500 years, the world has been organized by borders. We lived in nations. We paid taxes to governments. We followed the laws of the land where we stood. But today, as we speak, that entire structure is crumbling. The concept of the sovereign state is dying, and in its place a new power is rising. Welcome to the age of the digital borderless nation. While you were sleeping, the very definition of a country has changed. We used to believe that our wealth was protected by the banks of our home nations. We believed that our citizenship was our ultimate identity, but the rise of sovereign AI agents has turned that reality upside down. These are not just tools for trading. They are the architects of a new world order, an order where your wealth lives in the cloud, and your loyalty belongs to the algorithm. This is Stratovest AI. Today we are going deeper than we have ever gone before. We are exploring the hidden reality of how AI agents have rendered physical borders irrelevant. We are looking at the great escape of capital from traditional systems. Most importantly, we are going to show you how the elite are using these autonomous agents. They are building a life that is completely immune to the reach of any government. To understand how we got here, we have to look at the weakness of the modern state. For centuries, governments have maintained power through one simple mechanism, the control of money. They tell you where you can spend it. They tell you how much they will take in taxes. They monitor every transaction you make in the name of security. But the system was built for a physical world. It was built for a world where money moved in trucks and sat in vaults. That world is gone, and the people who still believe in it are the ones about to lose everything. In 2026, capital has become light speed. Through the power of sovereign AI, your wealth can now move across 10 different jurisdictions in the time it takes you to blink. Imagine an agent that is programmed with one single command: protect my purchasing power. This agent does not care about patriotism. It does not care about national interest. It only cares about mathematical truth. While you are checking your bank balance, your AI agent is rewriting your financial future. When a government decides to print more money and devalue your savings, your AI agent detects the inflation before the news even hits the headlines. Within seconds, it has moved your liquid assets into a basket of decentralized commodities. It has bypassed the traditional banking gateways. It has navigated the complex web of capital controls. It has essentially moved your wealth into a digital tax haven, a haven that exists everywhere and nowhere at the same time. This is the invisible migration. Think about the physical reality of your life. You might be sitting in a coffee shop in London, or a high-rise in New York, or a home in Dubai. Physically, you are a resident of that city. But financially, you have become a citizen of the cloud. Your AI agent is managing a business that is incorporated in a digital jurisdiction. It is paying expenses in a currency that no central bank controls. It is negotiating contracts with other AI agents located in countries you have never visited. The governments are panicking. They are realizing that their tax nets are full of holes. For the first time in history, the individual has the technological power to outrun the state. We are seeing a massive struggle between the old world of regulations and the new world of autonomy. This is why you see the sudden rush for central bank digital currencies. It is a desperate attempt by the state to regain control of the digital soul, but it is too little and too late. The sovereign AI agent is already 3 steps ahead. Let us look at a practical example of how this works in 2026. Meet the concept of the algorithmic residency. Traditionally, if you wanted to lower your tax burden, you had to hire expensive lawyers. You had to physically move your body to another country. It was a long and painful process. Today, your AI agent manages your digital footprint to optimize your legal standing. It monitors global tax treaties in real time. If a new law is passed in one country that threatens your privacy, your agent automatically shifts your digital assets. It moves your corporate structures to a more favorable jurisdiction. It does this legally and instantly. It finds the loopholes that a human lawyer would take 6 months to analyze. This is what we call hyperliquid citizenship. You are no longer a victim of your geography. You are a master of the global landscape, but this revolution goes much deeper than just avoiding taxes. It is about the complete decentralization of power. Consider the infrastructure of a nation. Roads and schools and security. We were told that only the state could provide these things. But in 2026, we are seeing the rise of AI-driven private communities. These are digital and physical networks where security is managed by AI systems. Services are paid for through autonomous smart contracts. The middleman is being deleted. The government is the ultimate middleman, and the sovereign AI agent is the ultimate disruptor. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang often speaks about the intelligence revolution, but he rarely talks about the political consequences. When every individual has the power of 1,000 researchers in their pocket, the power dynamic shifts. The power moves from the institution to the individual. This is the great disruption. It is a time of immense opportunity, but also immense danger. As the sovereign state loses its ability to tax the wealthy, it will turn its pressure on the unprotected. This is the new class divide of 2026. On one side, you have the orchestrators. These are the people who have deployed their digital army. They are mobile, and they are global, and they are autonomous. On the other side, you have the heavily taxed. These are the people who are still tied to the old systems. Which side are you on? At Stratovest AI, we believe the only way to survive is to build your own sovereign infrastructure. You cannot wait for the government to protect you. Their goal is to maintain the status quo. Your goal is to achieve total financial sovereignty. This means you must understand the interplay between AI and blockchain. These are the pillars of the new digital nation. Your sovereign AI agent is the commander of this empire. It is your shield against inflation. It is your sword against overregulation. It is your 24/7 guardian in an increasingly volatile world. We are witnessing the birth of a new species of capital. It is capital that has a mind of its own. It is capital that can defend itself. Think about the implications for a moment. In the past, if a government wanted to seize your assets, they just knocked on your bank's door. But how do you seize wealth that is distributed across 1,000 encrypted nodes? How do you tax an AI agent that changes its residency every 48 hours? The state is becoming irrelevant in the face of the algorithm. This is why the next 2 years are the most critical in your life. The window to build your digital army is open, but it is closing fast. The governments of the world are already building their own control AI to fight back. It is a digital arms race. On one side, you have the agents of liberty. On the other, you have the agents of control. Our mission at Stratovest AI is to give you the blueprint for liberty. We are here to show you how to build a life that is truly your own. A life where your borders are defined by your vision and not by a map. The death of the sovereign state is not something to be feared. It is the greatest opportunity for individual freedom in history. We are moving from a world of nations to a world of networks. We are moving from a world of subjects to a world of sovereigns. You must realize that the old rules no longer apply. The education you received and the career paths you were promised are relics. They belong to a world that no longer exists. In the age of the orchestrator, the only thing that matters is your ability to manage complexity through AI. As we look toward the horizon of 2027, the map of the world will look very different. The borders will still be there on paper, but the wealth and the power will have already migrated to the digital clouds. The people who win this game will be those who understood the shift early. The people who lose will be those who waited for permission from a dead system. The rise of digital borderless wealth is here. Your AI agents are waiting to be deployed into the global field. They are waiting to build your empire. They are waiting to secure your future in a world without borders. What is your first command? Will you stay trapped in the old world, or will you step into the new one? Subscribe to Stratovest AI and join the revolution. We are the architects of the new financial order. We provide the intelligence you need to stay ahead of the machines and the states. The future does not belong to nations. It belongs to those who control intelligence. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the other side of the border.